Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. They get the knife kills. Calvin B and Rexiano get the kills on the bots, on the first couple of bots in this match. Oh, no, this is a real match that was filled with bots. So this is cool. We actually get to see a real match with the PJ shooting his teammate here, maybe not knowing that. Yeah, we got brand new players, completely brand new players in this match right here. Who is in favor to take it? I would say that Calvin B was able to hit shots a couple times. I think they can, if they can master this ladder, they can win this match. They're almost there. They're almost there. They made it all the way up. They did make it to the top of the ladder. Team's very spread out right now. We got the old map here. Let me check the What am I watching? Okay, well, after we finished casting the first round of mixed doubles, we stayed in the lobby, and it backfilled us into a match, like a normal lobby that is backfilled with bots. So you got a couple of bots on these teams, and then you got a couple of actual players. These lobbies were backfilled with bots. There are more than one team of players here. These two teams in particular are bots, though, so you can watch the bots try to hit each other here. They're doing their best, that's for sure. Later Chaser over here is a real player. Tim is a real player. Rexiano is a real player. I think the FNG Misty person's a real player. So we got FMG Misty. G Prelogar. Are you a real player? Let's look how they run. Yeah, he's got his gun up. Yeah, these are real players. Yeah. We got a couple of bot teams, we got a couple of real players. Let's go. This is a random pub that it backfilled us into, yes. So now we are watching a random pub match that is backfilled with bots. So some of the players are people and some of them are backfilled with bots. This is the new thing that Pop One added, where the newer players get put in lobbies with brand new players and the lobbies get backfilled with bots. You can see how good these players are based on how many shots these bots are hitting. They're fighting at each other over here, though. April Logar, will he be able to figure out how to pull out his defibrillator paddles to res his friend? Did he do the tutorial? You got this. He does it! Going for the revive on Misty. Going for that revive. Rexiano also going for the revive right on the other side of the wall here. Misty starting to loot up the stuff on the other side of the wall. Does get the res. Calvin going back towards their loot a little bit. Gonna need to be careful, but does have that knife. Not climbing up at all. Shotgun for Misty. Misty sees him. Pulls out the matadors. Rexiano with one behind him. Can't quite land the shots with that RFB there. Calvin B gets taken out. Their teammate is still alive somewhere. I think Tim was their teammate. If they work their way back to Tim, they can get revived here and continue on. Oh, they're upset at all the players. Single players were teaming up to fight him. Oh, yeah, that's literally bots, probably. Like, he was probably... I mean, no. There was a post someone made say how they're upset. All the players in single... Yeah, it's single player. Because Tim does have that CX4 ready to go. He does have the new skin. He knows how to revive. Going for that revive now. $50 on the bots. I don't know. These teams have been fighting for a long time. Haven't quite hit their shots yet. You can see how toned down the bots are in this lobby. They're doing their best, that's for sure. Average Poetry standing in the middle of the street with that DT. Will they hit their shot? 1 foot away. Managed to hit him. Oh, hits him a couple times. Almost kills Hilarious Weather 90, but Hilarious Weather 90 immediately full heals somehow. Busy Cat taken out inside the tower here. A lot of fighting happening on the other side of the tower. Misty working their way over there. Climb. They do know how to climb a little bit. They were climbing a little bit faster there. They do. Yeah. Tim actually revived Calvin. Calvin outside over here. I think he turned his headset off. Doing a little bit of a dabby motion. Give him a dab, Calvin. There you go. All right. Tim has that CX4. Trying to decide what else they want. They do have full health, full shields. Picking up these sodas. Amazing gameplay from these teams. Smoggy kills Hilarious Weather finally. Average Poet alive with Smoggy here. Famous Negotiation. These bots are so good at not hitting shots. Holy crap. It actually takes skill to miss this many shots in a row. But Famous Negotiations climbing the tower a bit. Oh, Misty killing elated player 40. Famous Negotiations starting to die to that zone a little bit over here. Average Poetry does make their way out of zone. Tim back over there. Later, Chaser actually climbed the tower and jumped off and is now in such a great position for this zone. Famous Negotiations picking up a little bit of loot, but a fight happening over with Matthew Carlin. No, Misty. Average Poetry inside takes a couple of shots. And Misty taking that those MK shots. They wipe one of the bot squads out. But Matthew Carlin stuck facing the ground here, trying to reload the Uzis there, gets killed. Zone's gonna finish this game. We'll see who ends up on top. Tim actually working their way into the zone a little bit. But Misty, oh, Famous Negotiations taken out. The bot squads have been wiped from the lobby. It is just player squads remaining. Little Chaser pushing out in the open, has no fear at all about to take this 1v2. Sees a player here. Oh my god, the FAL is cracked. Little Chaser, or Later Chaser, he's cracked with the FAL. Shooting one-handed out in the open. Misty trying to take cover. Tim taking shots from the outpost side here. And Misty pushing up with that MK will be able to take out Chaser. Chaser taking shots at that FAL. Standing still to have better shots. Hits one shot, but Misty finishing him off. Tim working their way back towards the zone here. The bots have been removed. I'm sorry, Barbed Wire. But it is just Tim versus Misty at this point. Misty might go for the revive. Tim working their way into zone. It will be a 1v2, but they might be able to handle this. They do have the skin. They have played at least, like 20 matches this month. We'll see what they could do. 1 versus 2. Tim's team leaving him stranded in this lobby. Makes his way to cemetery, but the graves will be laid on the ground. Will not be his teammates because they aren't there. They will be the enemies. J. Pre does get revived. Misty dropping a gun for their teammate. They have the banana skin. They've had this game sooner than just the free-to-play. You can see the true grit in this person's eyes. Look at their eyes. Staying together. Look at this core team coordination. They're staying together here. But Tim will have the zone. Yeah, all of the people remaining here are all real players. Tim climbing the cemetery wall as fast as he can. He's making his way up. Starting to peek over, looking for any enemies. It looks clear. Crouching now. Has that CX4 out. Starting to take shots at that CX4. Takes out one. 1 versus 1 now. Misty taking a little bit of zone damage. Rockets coming out. Tim does get hit by that rocket a little bit. 1 versus 1. Who will have the zone? I believe it's going to be out towards the side over here. Tim taking a little bit of cover. Has that CX4, the old, good old reliable in his hand. Default skin, CX4, ready for this fight. He trained his whole life up to this moment. Misty tried to peek over the top. Will they go for the revive? Misty starting to push up. Tim peeking over the top. Misty in a kind of... Oh, frag grenade coming out. Will this hit Tim? Does take out their shields. Oh, and Misty with the game-winning kill. Misty takes that one home. The prestige of the banana skin really showing its true colors after this game.